All right, day 3 on the new plastic factions, and I added a 45 strap. I'm still using my Intuition premium liners, and I will say right off the bat they feel a lot better because I don't have to tighten the laces too much, and I can use the 45-degree strap to cinch down my foot. Zero heel lift at all. I am feeling a tiny bit of pressure next to my pinky toe on the left side, but that's like the widest part of both my feet, so that normally is where I get a little bit of pressure. I am definitely starting on the coping side of the box today. We had a really rough session last time. With that being said, I think today is going to be our real first impressions because the boot feels good. It feels natural. It feels connected to my foot. Let's wax this baby up and get to it. All right, let's get after it. You gotta work the wax in a little bit. I'll tell you what, the Faction sole plates are fast, but not as fast as my Blade Supply sole plates. For a few sessions, I was kind of worried that my Blade Supply soles weren't feeling as fast as I thought they would. But every time I've used a different sole plate, the Blade Supply sole is either just as fast or way faster. Like on my cement ledge outside, the Blade Supply sole was way faster than anything else. All right, now we're cooking with gas, boys. That feels very good. Jumped off early there. Woo! Nice 15-foot acid grind first try. At this point in the last session, my feet were already hurting because I had to tie the laces so tight. But right now, my feet feel great. It feels pretty much just like my Omnis. I have zero heel lift. I think that's what was kind of messing me up when I was jumping, is I'm not used to my boot lagging behind me. And that's what happens when you have your heel raising up out of the boot when you jump. It feels like the boot is behind you a little bit. But as long as you got the 45 strap or the laces work for you, because I just have a really tall top of the foot, so I can't really tie my laces where the lace hole ends. Those laces are basically doing nothing right now. The 45-degree strap is working it. All right, let's go. Oh my God, these feel so good. Pushing around feels great. The forward flex feels outstanding in the Intuition Premium because the boot itself and the cuff has tons of forward flex, and the Intuition Premium is kind of like the anti-forward flex liner, depending on how tight you tight it. It creates a nice combination of being able to flex forward as far as I want, but still feeling my shin push up against the tongue the entire time. I notice a lot of the control that I get from skating is from my shins pushing into the front. And when I don't have that feedback, I go a little bit too far knees over toes. All right, let's pop a Mizu in there. Always forget about that back foot when it comes to Mizus. Oh yeah, this feels amazing. Easy work. It's also 9:15 in the morning. The wind is blowing. It's only 72 degrees, so I'm feeling way better than yesterday. Get a nice top acid in there. Woo! Feeling good. All right, those all felt really good. Now I'm gonna do back Farf, P-Star, back Unity, and then we're gonna run through our switch ups. I wanna do, or at least I wanna try all of our switch ups today. But I also need to do Royales. Can't forget about those. I keep forgetting about Royales. Well, well, well. I think we found our new favorite boot. Just needed a cheeky little 45 strap. Too fast. I notice on Farves, if I go too fast, I have a tendency to stand too straight up, kind of just glide across the top. But if I go slower, I can sink into it more. Gotta get my weight more over the top. Oh! Almost, but I didn't commit my weight. One of the cues for me when it comes to this trick is trying to push my heel over so I get my hip turned. Kind of like that, but I can't lean forward. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna give myself 3 tries to clean it up. Then we're moving on. And there's the cleanup. Let me give this switch up 3 tries, but then we'll go back to our regular tricks and then back to the switch up. I don't know if that counts. I felt like I got into the sole too early. Beautiful. All right, P-star. All right, back unity, then sole to back unity, sole to back farv, or maybe P-star to top acid. We just did P-star, so let's do that one. Actually, no, focus, 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 focus. I landed almost outside of the circle. I gotta move the camera a little bit to catch more of the landing. There we go, that'll be good. Jump too late. Ah, why did I lean forward like that? Shoes untied that whole time. As you can see, the 45 strap is working well. Very, very well. Got too deep. Couldn't get out of it. All right, can do that better. Gotta come in more straight at it. 3 more attempts to clean it up. We got other tricks to do. Easy work. All right, so far I've been skating for over 30 minutes. No foot pain, tiny bit of pressure on the outside of my pinky toe, like lower than it where the outside bunion area is. But so far so good, I cannot complain. I feel absolutely great. Oh, and my sole foot was untied. Didn't even notice because the 45 strap is working. All right, sole to back farv, and then we'll do back unity to back farv, Christ Macchio to back torque. Haven't done that one in a while. Ooh, I need to work on switch top acid to back torque as well, but today might not be the day for that. Definitely do some more farv to sole grinds. All right, easy work. Felt like slow motion. There's like a certain balance I need on the sole grind and it becomes easy. That's the one. All right, 3 more tries to clean it up, and we're moving on. Oh, that's the first complete miss of the day. I don't like the way I flicked off. Gotta stop doing that. All right, 3 more for real this time. Woo, energy running low. Need to take a little bit more break between attempts. That one felt good. I don't know if it's better than the slow one we got, but it felt good. The sun is on the complete wrong side of the box for me to get good lighting for top soles, so hopefully this works out. Ooh, a wind. Let me just enjoy that for a second. Missed the front foot. Almost popped out midway through. Too much mid grind. Just got to get in and hold it. The wind stopped me completely. Trash. That felt good. Hopefully it looked good. Oh, I felt some kind of weird tendon spiking pain on the outside of my left knee towards the back, like behind it. Tried to tweak out that front foot too much. I gotta spread my knees, open my hips. Didn't make it to the end. There we go. Come on, baby, we got this. Sole to 5 to sole. Come on, right here, we got this. Fuck. I could have done it. I don't have the energy for it. Come on. 3 more tries, that's it. I absolutely promise. Fuck me. We'll do it at the beginning of the next session. We can't leave on that though. P-Star to switch top acid. First try. Gotta commit. There we go. I'm gonna catch my breath and then I'll give you my first impressions for real. All right, so first things first, my toes started to fall asleep a tiny bit at the end of the session, but nothing too crazy. That happens in most setups. It wasn't any pain, it wasn't anything like that. I added the 45 strap yesterday and it completely transformed the way that this boot feels. Yesterday, I had the laces tied on really tight to try to cinch down my foot, and I even used the heel lock method. No matter what I did, there was just way too much pressure in a small line right on the tallest part of my foot. And with the Intuition premium liners, I was getting tons of heel lift up and down. With the stock liners, not as much heel lift, but still some heel lift. But with this 45-degree strap, it locked down my foot perfectly. The power transfer went through the roof. Landing felt way more solid. I was jumping with tons more accuracy than I was before. I was able to do just about all the tricks that I tried except for my triple switch up. Overall, I just felt incredibly comfortable. I am still rocking the Kizer Fluid 4 frames. I just like them the most. The groove is already completely grooved in for me. The only trick I didn't do today was Royales because I completely forgot again. But tomorrow we're gonna go to a real skate park with flat ledges and we'll do some Royales. I said most of what I wanted to say during the video, but I'll add, I absolutely love these. I love the way they look. The look down is probably my favorite look down I've ever had besides the GAWDs. I love the gold accent. The sole plate slides great. The groove is the perfect size. It's nice and wide without being too wide. I can hook onto the edges. I'm very excited to see what skating street feels like. The flex is outstanding. So right now with this setup, the only complaint I have is this cuff. The plastic on it is too long, so it goes really far underneath. I've never actually cut my cuff, but I know that's kind of what you're supposed to do to fix that, so I'm probably gonna do that. I'm just a little bit scared to screw it up. I don't want to give myself too much forward flex, but right now it's like that, completely folded over, which actually does a really good job for taking away the forward flex because it's like I have a whole solid piece of plastic across the entire front of my tongue on top of the really hard Intuition premium tongue. If you like the Faction plastics and want to dial out some of the forward flex, definitely recommend the Intuition premium liner with the cuff done up nice and tightly. I also am using the cuff wrap that comes with the Intuition. I didn't use that before on my Omnis, but I got to use it in this just to fill up the cuff. With that being said, those are my first impressions. I absolutely love these boots. I'm excited to take them to the park and to the streets in the next couple sessions, and I'll let you guys know how I feel about it each time. Peace out. Thanks for watching. There we go.